Hey everybody, Drew here for Drew Dat Underground here on YouTube.com, back with my live play-by-play and reaction to Sunday Night Football. This is week 7. Steelers are in Miami playing the Dolphins tonight, and I have not yet done the marker board behind me. So give me a minute to do that, and I'll be with you guys in just one sec here. All right. So we got Steelers, Steelers, yeah, at Dolphins tonight. So on that note, since we kick off, I move this one to quarter one, and then this one will be used to determine who has the ball, the visitor, i.e. Steelers, or home team, i.e. Dolphins, on the board behind me there. Hey, Gaming. What's up, brother? Good to have you in the chat, Gaming. We're just waiting for the game to kick off between the Steelers and the Dolphins here. Still got maybe 10 minutes, maybe chilling. Sounds good. What are you chilling doing? Are you playing anything interesting, Gaming? And if throughout the stream you hear me laughing at something, it's because I have another streamer's stream of watching this game in my headset on the screen behind the camera. So you can't hear him, but I can, and that's Tom Grassi from his YouTube channel, whom I'm a fan of his coverage of the NFL as well. So earlier in the week, on Tuesday night, my brother and I did our usual fantasy football / review and predictions for the previous week and then this upcoming week. And I'm pretty sure we both had the Dolphins winning this against the Steelers at home here. Not just waiting for somebody to get keys from work. Ah, gotcha. Fair enough, Gaming. I don't know if you're into football at all, Gaming. If you are, do you have a team that you call yours or not, like every football fan does? As for me, as you can see, I'm wearing a shirt that says Florida, but I'm wearing a Broncos hat, so I don't have a team that I call my own. I'm just a football fan in general and just usually enjoy covering this shit when a primetime game doesn't suck total ass, but still. Not a fan? That's fair. Not everybody is. Hence why a lot of gamers usually go sports when we start talking about sports on YouTube. But as it is. But either way, I appreciate you being here chit-chatting with me before the game starts, Gaming. As I appreciate anyone who pops into the chat, but you especially, Gaming. Okay, quit talking about the game. Start the fucking thing. Anyway. We're still looking at former coach of the Cowboys, now retired, and former coach of the Colts and Buccaneers, now retired, and a host of whatever show this is, for the pregame, still talking about the fucking game. Just kick the ball off already. Anyway. It's 10 after already, so I think we're about 5 minutes out from kickoff anyway. I am glad to see that that the starting quarterback of the Dolphins, Tua, is back from whatever injury that he supposedly had. So that's a positive thing for the Dolphins tonight. They got their franchise quarterback back for this one, as they play at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami tonight. They love to talk. Yes, they do. Especially since they're not coaching in the NFL anymore. So what else are they going to get paid to do other than talk about football? But then again, I shouldn't criticize them, because if I were in their shoes, I would love to get paid to talk about football too. Only difference is I've never played, never coached it, just always been a fan of it. But as it is. Since you're here listening, gaming, have you played anything new that has come out recently for games, if you've had the opportunity? Jewelry commercial, that's nice. And here's the opening with Carrie Underwood singing whatever theme song they have for Sunday Night Football these days. Steep, come again. I had to step away. Oh, step away. I was asking you, gaming, if you played any new games recently that had come out, and if so, which ones? For example, I tried Scorn, was completely unimpressed by it. And then I started playing, as you've seen on YouTube or may have, A Plague's Tale Requiem, which I'm going to keep going through that game when I have the opportunity. If I have the energy after this game, I may try to go live on Twitch to try to do some of that, but we'll see. Not yet? Fair enough. There isn't largely a whole lot coming out at the moment anyway, other than the two games that I mentioned, other than Call of Duty, like in a few days, I think. But seeing as how that's $70 and you have to buy the next gen version to even get the Xbox One version. So even the Xbox One version is $70 fucking dollars. Fuck you, Activision, but still. Yeah, I'm not going to do that unless I find it in Game Pass at any point in the future, in the case of Modern Warfare 2, because I can't afford $70 games right now for the time being, especially with the fact that I'm moving in the spring. right, what time we got here? 7:15. So like any time now, they're gonna have to be kicking the ball off here. But for whatever reason, it looks like the lights aren't even on in the stadium, and people are just filing. It's just walking around the field behind the color commentators here. I'm not sure what's going on at Hard Rock Stadium right now. All I know is the lights are on and there's a shit ton of people on the field just walking around. And I can't even tell who the hell they are. Just taking care of last minute things before Orlando. Yeah, if you bump into anyone specific, if you know what I mean, gaming, tell them that Drew from the Underground says hello. That being nerdy, well, really, Steph, because she's the only one that actually knows who the fuck I am of a lot of people that are going to be there, I think. So, really, just say hi to Steph for me at that point. And if she lets you, give her a big hug for me, too. We're at a car commercial now. That's nice. All right. Commercial about NFL apparel, I guess. So since it's an NFL-based commercial, hopefully that means we'll be kicking off in just a sec here. So that'll mean the first quarter will be starting momentarily, hopefully. Oh, it's a FanDuel commercial. Yeah, that makes sense. Now Applebee's. So here's to hoping that Dolphins win tonight. I'm assuming Jeremy of Geeks and Gamers and Sports Wars wants the Dolphins to win too. So here's to Jeremy and to the Miami Dolphins. Here, a quick sip of soda. And hope that nothing bad happens to Tua tonight. Considering last time we saw him playing, there was that really hard hit that knocked him out for a couple of games. Last time we saw him playing a couple weeks ago. I think that was week 5, but I can't remember. So I think that was like 2 weeks ago. And as usual, they start the Sunday night game showing old footage of old coaches and old players from the two teams. We got Don Shula, who was the coach of the Dolphins when they went on their perfect season run back in 1972, I think it was. Yeah, 1972, yeah. They just showed the year on the screen, so. I'm going to need that to write down the score on the scoreboard behind me here. when the time comes. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium from the sky. That's nice. And per the rules that I change all the time, apparently, as soon as the home team, i.e. the Dolphins in this case, score any points, that's when we go to the fridge, grab a beer, and start drinking throughout the game. And usually when I say throughout the game, I mean I usually wind up taking the whole game to drink through that one beer at that point. And when that comes, if I haven't finished my pop yet at that point, then I will put the rest of that in the fridge and just start drinking beer. But that's usually the rule there, folks. So Dolphins score, we start drinking. And they're showing the replay of the last time we saw him on the field about 3 weeks ago when he went down and started stumbling. And then a week later when he got stretchered off the field. Chloroform. Oh, dear. I'm sorry, but someone in Tom Grassi's chat said, hey, I got some chloroform if that helps. Oh, dear. That's funny. Yeah. First season as Dolphins head coach, 3-3 record, Mike McDaniel. All right. Well, he looks kind of young. And then Mike Tomlin, 16th season as Steelers head coach. Yeah, he's been there a long fucking time. And there's the Dolphin cheerleaders. Nice. Looks like the Dolphins are going to receive the ball. Yep. So Dolphins start with it to kick off the game, and here's kickoff. Taking it at the goal line, bringing it up past the 20, past the 25, to about the 28-yard line where the Dolphins offense and Tua will take the field here. And in fantasy football tonight, in this game, I have Tyreek Hill starting as my number 2 receiver. And my opponent, I believe, has Jalen Waddle up against me starting in his lineup. So the whole time I'm going to be hoping that Tyreek Hill gets all the catches and yardage and Waddle gets nothing. But even though I'm up by like 50 points, so it doesn't really matter that much. And we're going to start with a false start on the Dolphins already. Well, that's a hell of a way to start a game. False start already. So 1st and 15, here's the snap. He will backward pass it to Hill, and he loses a bunch of yards. Yeah, two straight. One official play, and now 2nd and 19. And Tua lines up with one back in the backfield. Man in motion. That's Waddle, I think. Pass to number 17. That is. Oh wait, that's Waddle. Number 14 is somebody else. And Waddle's the first guy catching a pass. That's nice. Nobody in the backfield with Tua on this one. Here's the snap. Drop back. Pass. Caught by Hill. Thank you. First down, Miami. Sorry, I was laughing at Tom's calling the wrong person as who caught the ball. One guy in the backfield, quick pass to Hill again, and it'll be about 10 yards, but I think it'll be 2nd and inches. But we'll see what the, yeah, 2nd and 1. So it's like 2nd and inches for the first down here. Lining up with two backs in the backfield, in the eye, handoff, and I don't know if they went anywhere with that. Okay, it looks like they gave it to them, so first down. Miami burns their first time out in the first quarter. Okay, already. Whatever. They just burn their first time out. All right. Terrell Austin, Steelers defensive coordinator. That's nice. Okay, one back in the backfield. Man in motion. Fake handoff. Pass. Caught. First down, Miami. That was the tight end, number 88. Gesicki. All right. Handoff. Run. Pick up about 6-7 yards there on that run to bring up second down for Miami. Just over 11 minutes left in the first quarter. The Dolphins offense is moving the ball with not much friction from the defense. One back in the backfield in motion. Pass. Incomplete. Tipped by number 34 of the Steelers defense. That might have been pass interference there, but one back in the backfield. 3rd and 3. Hill in motion. Passing to dumps it off to the running back and touchdown, Miami Dolphins. Be back in a minute. I'm going to go grab a beer per the rules because the home team just scored. And the field goal is up and good. 7-0 Dolphins. So to the first score, the Dolphins just got. So next, we got 7-0 Dolphins. On that, and the Steelers will take over after we come back from the commercial break. So, yes, I know Call of Duty Modern Warfare is coming out soon. We all do. What the hell's going on over here? Okay, it's the connection on NBC here is fucking up at times. All right, now we're coming back from commercial break here. And the Steelers take the field after the kickoff here. with, I think it's Pickett starting. Is the quarterback's name for Pittsburgh, but I'm not entirely sure. Two backs in the backfield. Handoff. And gain of 3-4 yards. Yeah, Kenny Pickett, rookie quarterback for the Steelers. So 2nd 7, just over 10 minutes left. Another handoff. Gain of a bunch more yards. Now it's going to be 3rd and about 2. Drop back to pass. Heave it kind of deep and overthrew Johnson. At least I think that's the receiver's name that wears number 10. And it will be a 3 and out for Pittsburgh. So Steelers will get the ball, Dolphins will get the ball back. Here's the punt. Punts away. And it flies out of bounds at about the Jesus Christ. 45. I think I understand why every coach and every player that I see in every game so far is telling the referees where the ball goes out, where this, where that. Because the referees are so incompetent this entire fucking year for doing anything that they need fucking help. That makes sense to me. Because otherwise, I was thinking about that before this stream started. I'm like, why in the fuck is that happening? I'm like, oh yeah, all of the shitty fucking calls throughout the year. Especially since it seems more and more like the NFL's prerequisites for hiring NFL officials are you legally blind? And do you know anything about sports? No, and no, you're hired. And once you're hired, you're not allowed to know anything about the NFL rule book whatsoever, is what it seems like to me at this point. The only thing NFL officials are told are where the hard camera is to tell the people watching at home into the camera what the penalty is on any given play, or what they want to call a penalty on any given play at that point. We're in a commercial break at the moment, so nothing going on currently. Next game coming out that I'm going to be doing anything with, hopefully, will be God of War Ragnarok on November 9th or thereabouts. depending on when the physical copy that I have pre-ordered through Target winds up getting here. And we're back from commercial. They're showing the replay of the return there. It seemed like there was a hold there on the Dolphins, but once again, the referee's not calling something. So Dolphins with the ball, 1st and 10, 9:31 left in the quarter. One back in the backfield, man in motion. Flick back to the running back and gain of about 5 yards. So 2nd and 5 coming up. Excuse me. So 8:54 left in the first quarter. 2nd 5, one back in the backfield. Fake handoff, pass, caught by number 17. I believe that's Waddle. Yes, it is. Or Waddle, or however his name is pronounced. And that will bring up 1st down, Dolphins. So Tua's playing like the franchise quarterback that we think that he is for the Dolphins at this point. So one back in the backfield, 1st and 10, 8:07 left in the first. Handoff. And run for about 11, maybe 12 to 13 yards. 1st down, Miami. So here's a question. Did the Steelers defense know that they had to go to Miami to play a game this week? Because it doesn't seem like it at the moment. One back in the backfield, man in motion, handoff, running, picking up yet another 1st down. Well, the Dolphins' ground game has showed up in spades tonight. 1st down again, another 11 yards. I hear lightning outside. I don't like that. Be back in a minute. I'm going to go shut the windows here. Crap. All right. Got the windows closed now, as it apparently is starting to rain outside right now. So while I was gone, it looks like Tua tried running for it there. It's 3rd and 4, just under 6 minutes left in the first. One back in the backfield, dropping back to pass. Caught by the running, and he got hammered at the goal line, and the ball came out incomplete. So 4th and 4. Yeah, that replay was rough. That was a hard as hell hit. So Jason Sanders on the kick for Miami to try to put the Dolphins up by 10, and it is good. Now 10-zip Dolphins at this point. So in commercial break. Seems like these commercial breaks get longer and longer as the game goes on Sunday nights. All right, we're finally back. Brian Flores is the Steelers' defensive assistant and slash linebacker coach, who used to be the head coach of the Dolphins. So 5:32 left in the first quarter. So Steelers will get the ball off this kick. Eventually, soon as they get done staring at Flores, there we go, finally. Here's the kick. And touchback as he takes a knee in the end zone, which is probably for the best at that point. So, Steelers with the ball, one back in the backfield. Fake handoff, passing, complete for about 6-7 yards. So they'll take us just under 5 minutes left in the first. 2nd and 3 now. Yeah, so that was 7 yards. One back in the backfield with Pickett. Snap, dropping back. Passing kind of deep. Receiver falls down, and that is picketed. Dolphins will have the ball now. Yes, the Steelers are looking for a flag, but there isn't one at this point. And we will head right back to commercial, even though we just came back from one. So here's a serious question. Do the Steelers know that they have a game in Miami tonight? Because right now it seems like the Steelers haven't shown up for the first quarter whatsoever here. So this is shaping up to be a non-competitive primetime NFL game once again this year. Because if it's not a low-scoring, no offense, no defense, nobody showing up for the primetime game, it's one team showing up and the other not showing up at all at this point. Desert Nord, hey bro, we knew Steelers offense would be bad. Yeah. And correct me if I'm wrong, Nord, I'm pretty sure we both had the Dolphins winning this game, right? So since it is in commercial at this point, yeah, we figured Tua would be able to pull a win here. Yeah, well, so far it's 10-0. So as I'm marking the scores for the game on the marker board calendar thingamajig behind me here. And let's see the replay on this thing. There was contact before the ball got there, so I see why the Steelers were saying pass interference. I can't disagree with that. But it wasn't called because once again the hiring practices of the NFL for officials, you're only allowed to be an NFL official if you are clinically blind. And there's the snap, toss to the running back, or whoever was in the backfield. That was Edmonds, and first down, Miami. So fullback and halfback in the backfield. Here's the snap. Handoff to Edmonds again. Pickup of about 2 yards possibly. So 2nd and 8, I want to say there. And that's the Dolphins' 9th first down in the game so far to Pittsburgh's 0 first downs in the game so far. Two backs in the backfield. Now one man moving up to the line. Now going in motion. Drop back to pass. Tua looking deep. Caught by Waddle. Or Waddle. Whatever, however his name is pronounced. And since my opponent, I believe in true football, has him, that doesn't help me. Especially since I have Tyreek Hill for the Dolphins. Man in motion, back in the backfield, fake handoff, pass to Gesicki, but it's overthrown, incomplete. That brings up 2nd and 10 for Miami with 2:42 left in the first quarter. 111 yards passing and a touchdown for Tua on 8 pass completions on 11 attempts so far. So, two Dolphins in the backfield with Tua, 14 going in motion. Dropping back to pass again. Almost caught one-handed by Hill, but it went through his hand and then almost picked off by the Steelers. So incomplete. That will be 3rd down for the Dolphins now. So Tua back to pass, and that is going to be incomplete to Mike Gesicki. And that brings up 4th down. So the Steelers defense is showing up to the game now, but the Steelers offense has yet to realize that there's a game in Miami tonight. So a 41-yard attempt for the Dolphins kicker, which will put Miami up 13-10 if he hits it here. Here's the snap, kick up, and it is indeed good. That will be 13-0 Dolphins. So I'm guessing that Pittsburg Steelers now made of cotton at this point. That's how it seems from this game so far at this point in time. Steelers almost had a defensive moment, still nothing. Yep, indeed. Indeed, dear brother. So we got a Zyrtec commercial or whatever it is here. Sky Rizzy? What the fuck is that? A Sky Rizzy commercial for whatever drug that is. So, Nora, did you watch any other games so far today? It's for okay. It's for some skin condition. Okay, got it. So a bunch of games. Upset seems to be. Here comes the kick. Steelers will get the ball back now. And he won't even make an attempt because it goes right out the back of the end zone. Let's see. The first game I watched earlier was, I think, the Packer game. And as usual, the Packers lost. And then after that, I think I watched the Cowboys playing for a bit because they were on at the same time as the Packers game too. So I was flipping back and forth between the two of them. I actually wrote down what I consistently watched here. Let's see. Was the on Thursday night Saints Cardinals, and then it was Packers Washington, Broncos Jets, and now this game. So, and I also watched the Broncos Jets game too. And the Jets being the Broncos, so Brady couldn't get anything accomplished. Hang on. There was a handoff, I think that was. I don't know, wasn't looking, but Brady couldn't get anything accomplished, lost again, and yeah, Rodgers losing to the commies was real bad. Yes, indeed. That's for sure. So that is caught by the tight end for a first down, I guess. So, second down now in the game. About 30 seconds left in the first quarter. So, what was the last play? It was a handoff to the end around, and okay, didn't get very far. Okay, so one back in the backfield. Man in motion. Handoff, and he went nowhere. That'll bring up third down, and that will end the first quarter, taking us to the second one. And yeah, Steelers did nothing in the first quarter whatsoever. And we will start the second quarter after commercial break here. You back up here, stupid pen. There we go. All right, we're finally coming back from commercial here. So, one back in the backfield. Here's the snap, dropping back to pass. And Pickett's going for it. And he will be short by just a little bit. And 4th and 1, they're going for it. He hands it off. The running back plows right through the line and gets the first down. That was Warren, it looks like. Jalen Warren is a rookie running back. 23 rushes, 103 yards, 4.5 per carry. Was that last week, I think? It didn't see if it said that or not. Fake handoff, passing, gets it to the running back, spin, juking, and he gets a first down. So 2 guys lining up in tight end in motion, handoff, and he will get about 3, maybe 4 yards on the first down carry, bringing up 2nd and maybe 7. Yeah. Josh Boyer, defensive coordinator for Dolphins. That's nice. 12:33 left in the half. Here's the snap. 1 back in backfield. Rolling out, complete, and only a couple of yards gained on that pass play. So 3rd and about 3, maybe. Yeah. That'll take us to just under the 12-minute mark. One back in the backfield will Pickett. Step, drop back the pass, overthrew his receiver. I believe that was Johnson. And that'll bring up 4th down. And they're showing Mike Tomlin contemplating his future as a Steelers head coach on the sidelines. And Steelers are lining up to try to get a field goal. And it is through. That will put the Steelers finally on the board, making this a 10-point game again. So the Steelers got somewhere for once. That's nice. One of Joshy's former followers on Twitch are in the chat. So, oh yeah, that's right. It's Dolphins ball now. One back in the backfield. Receiver going in motion. Passing. Tipped by the linebacker. And that is incomplete. That'll bring up second down for Miami. Man going in motion. That's the tight end. Back to pass. Complete to number 14. Not sure who that is. That's not Hill or Waddle as far as I know. Because Hill is number 10. I think number 17 is Waddle. So I'm not sure who that is, but it was complete for the Dolphins. Back to pass, complete to number 14 once again, and that will be a first down for the Dolphins. Handoff. That'll get about 3 yards, I think. So 2nd and 7 coming up. And that'll take us under 10 minutes left in the half. Drop back to pass. Incomplete, intended for Hill. That'll bring up 3rd and 7. No backs in the backfield. Dropping back to pass. Tipped and incomplete, intended for Edmonds. And that'll bring up 4th down. Dolphins will punt it back to Pittsburgh. And the punt is away. And he fields it just inside the 15, and he goes nowhere. Seems like both teams' offenses are struggling a bit. Yeah, that's the way it seems right now to me, too. Since the first quarter, the Dolphins have decided that they've done enough to win the game at this point, it seems. Sounds like the Lightning is really getting with it out there. Let me go look at that real quick here. It doesn't look like it's really raining that hard at the moment, but it has been raining just a little bit ago because the ground is wet. Yeah, you've got a storm nearby. Yes, I heard that earlier when I started the stream. I'm like, there's lightning out there. Let me go close the windows. At that time. That was before you popped in here, bro. So we got about 9:19 left. Steelers with the ball here. Back to fake handoff. Tossed it to a tight end in the backfield, and he went backwards. Dolphins defense stepped up and snuffed that out really quickly. So it'll be 2nd and 14 now. That lost 4 yards on that one. What was that last play that I missed when I wasn't looking? Big play to number 14. Okay. All right. So first down. That was 30-yard gain. So that was the first sign of life from the Steelers offense there. Back to pass again. Complete to tight end for about 3, maybe 4 yards. We'll bring up 2nd and down and take us to under 7:40 left in the half. And they still have Mitch Trubisky in his helmet and everything. Like they're going to switch quarterbacks like at any second for some reason. One back in the backfield with Pickett. Snapped, handoff. Got gain of about 3, maybe 4 yards to bring up 3rd and 2, maybe. Yep, 3rd and 2. And under 7 minutes left in the half. One back in the backfield. Snap. Pass. Complete. First down to number 18 of the Steelers. That's Johnson, I believe. Yep, that's Johnson. So 1st and 10. Snap. Pass. Complete to number 14. So that'll be 2nd and 3 or 4, maybe 5. 2nd and 4, yeah. Back to pass, complete, and out of bounds at the first down marker. So that will be a first down for Pittsburgh with 5:37 left in the half. And the clock is still running. There's a flag on the play. Locking the back on the offense, I think he said. Yeah, on Harris, number 22. That's the running back. So 1st and 20 now, which will set the Steelers back to about midfield, give or take. Back to pass, looking complete to number 11 again. That was Claypool. I'm not sure what his last name is. Okay, so it is Claypool, all right. Yeah. Steelers having some offensive success. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, well, as soon as they have some success, they get a flag and push them right back to midfield. So we'll see if that happens again. Flick back to the running back, and he will lose yardage here on that. So Dolphins defense stepping up. That will be 3rd down, and I don't know how many yards for 1st down now. So one back in the backfield with Pickett now. Back to pass, looking, running, and he will get a 1st down and a whole lot more and slides down for a 1st down, Pittsburgh, which will take us under the 3-minute mark in the half. So back, takes it, running, and picks up a couple of yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. And under 2 minutes now, so 2-minute warning in the 1st half. Oh, yeah. Really just a lame Sunday night game going here. Not exciting at all. Yeah. Right now I'm regretting doing the stream live reaction and call of the game. Which, when I woke up this morning, I was still contemplating even doing this. And right after the Packers game, I decided, fuck it, because it couldn't be any worse than the Packers game. Well, haha, so far I'm wrong. So far it's worse than the Packers game earlier with the Jets. Yes, yes, I know, Nord. I know it's not my stream. I know it's the game. I'm watching it too. I know it sucks. It's right in front of my eyes, right on this giant screen right here. So, unlike certain people on Twitter, I acknowledge shit that's right before my eyes. And there's a pass to the end zone, and did he get both feet down? Yes, he did. That is a touchdown, Steelers. That's 9 points now. So if they go for 2, that will put them only down by 3 at this point. If they go for 1, no, if they go for 1, they'll be down by 3. If they go for 2, they'll be only down by 2 points. Math. And they did go for 1, so that'll give them 10 points now. Now it is a competitive game again, it seems. So it's 13-10. Dolphins lead by 3 now. And that will mean Dolphins will get the ball back with about 1:50 left in the first half now. At least this time we got a picture-in-picture commercial. One side commercial, other side the live feed of the game. I actually prefer this for a commercial break so I can just ignore the commercial side and we're back to the full screen of the game again. That's good. I actually prefer if they do that for commercial breaks so I can ignore whatever the commercial is and just focus on whatever is on the other side of the screen. Yep, that isn't. Well, he actually got 3 feet in on that one. 1, 2, 3, down. So if anyone has 3 legs, they could have gotten all 3 of them down in bounds. On that one, and he muffed it, and he falls down on it. So the Dolphins have the ball at the 14 after that nearly catastrophic fielding of that kick. And Tua will be on the field with the offense now. One back in the backfield with Tua with 1:46 left in the half. Back to pass. Passing kind of deep. Caught by not Hill or Waddle. So that helps nobody. And is complete first down. That was Sherfield or Sheffield, whatever his name is. Either way, it helps nobody. Go to dip out, bro. Good night and good second half of the game, hopefully. Thanks, bro. I will talk to you again in the next day or so, if not any sooner. to discuss something about the name of the waiver wire possibly changing for obvious reasons, but we'll talk about that later. Otherwise, have a good night, bro. And Tua will take off, slide, and he will have a first down, I believe. With about 30 seconds left in the half, clock is still running. 3rd and 1. And run, but there is a flag on the play. All right, false start on the offense. That'll back them up, and that will, I believe, stop the clock as well. Third and 6. Here. Pass intended for Hill, and that is caught for a first down. Clock is still running, though. Miami has only one timeout, and they burn it here. So that'll stop the clock at 21 seconds. That was their third and final timeout, Tom. So we'll see what the Dolphins do coming out of the commercial break and their final timeout here. To the one person watching, thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you. It's currently 13-10, Dolphins lead with 21 seconds left in the first half. Dolphins just burned their last time out, and we'll see what they wind up doing with only 21 seconds and no timeouts left here coming out of the commercial break. All right, we are back. We see Hard Rock here, as in Hard Rock Stadium. So what are the Dolphins going to do here on 1st and 10 with 21 seconds and no timeouts left? Okay, so they got no backs in the backfield with Tua. With 4, maybe 5 receivers, One in motion. He throws deep, almost picked off by number 20. And that will leave 15 seconds and 2nd and 10. He was looking for Hill on that one. One back in the backfield, and that will be a flag delay of game on the Dolphins. Still 2nd down. Oh, brother. So that pushes them outside the 30 to about the 33. Back to pass, complete, out of bounds, the running back number 31. That'll bring up 3rd down, 11 seconds left. I think you still got time for one more play to get out of bounds if you don't get a touchdown on this one. So 3rd and 12. Back to pass. Tua gets it out to the running back again for about a yard. 4th down, and that stops the clock at 7 seconds. So they will obviously have to kick a field goal now. .47-yard attempt by the Dolphins kicker. Snap is down, kick is away, and it is good. Dolphins increased their lead by 3 to 6, up 16 to 10. So I believe there's still a couple seconds left on the clock here, which means the Dolphins will have to kick it to the Steelers. Squib kick picked up by number 24 and returned and for a few yards, and that will be halftime. Which will mean when we come back from the halftime break, going to the 3rd quarter, and I think the Steelers will get the ball back coming out of half because I think the Dolphins started with it. I think, but I can't remember. At this point. But either way, at the half, Dolphins up 16-10. Neither offense has really shown up all that much in the first half. Hopefully we'll have a more offensive showing for either team, but With the Steelers, I doubt it. The Dolphins are a lot more likely to show up offensively in the second half as far as talent is concerned between Tua, Waddle, Hill, Gesicki, and the various running backs the Dolphins have that I don't remember any of the names of at this point. Let me see my notes here. It's HOW. So, I'm glad Tua's playing well enough, not making a lot of mistakes in his return to the field tonight. But all in all, a lot of drop passes. But then again, that's part of the course, seemingly, for the 2020 season. If you look at the Packers, Steelers, yeah. I've seen a lot more drop passes by receivers this year than I can recall in any year before, I feel like, at this point. There's a highlight from the Bucks game of Mike Evans being wide the fuck open and dropping the pass. Commanders defeat the Packers 23-21. Yeah, no shit. Are we finally coming back from halftime here? Nope. Commercial. Another sideline reporter for the Today Show. Great. No one gives a shit about the Today Show at this point. Great. They're honoring the 72 Dolphins for being the only undefeated team in history still. All right. Still not back from halftime then. Yet another commercial is for J&J Barbecue. That's nice. Are we finally coming out of fucking halftime here? Doesn't look like it. Yes, I know the fucking score. I think we're finally coming out of halftime. Yes, they're about to kick it off at long fucking last here. And he takes it from the goal line up to about the 26-yard line, so about where they would have been, maybe just a hair further. So 2nd and 11 now. That was a loss of a couple yard, a yard on whatever play that was. One back in the backfield for the Steelers. Back to pass, pressure, and Pickett is sacked. Bringing up 3rd down and probably 15, maybe 16 now. So we'll pick it back to pass again, dumping it off to the running back. He will pick up a bunch of yards, but nowhere near enough for a first down. Bringing up fourth down, and the Steelers will have to punt. So 4th and 12. Fair catch back at about the 30, maybe the 29-yard line for the Dolphins. With about 12:48 left in the third now. Dolphins will take over. And we'll go to yet another commercial break at this point. So seeing as how I got nobody in the chat right now, I'm just going to go to click second tab open here so I can check and see what NFL Fantasy is doing for me at the moment. Let's see what I got going on here. Assuming the site works right now. Looks like it is. Looks like Hill's only got 4 catches, 43 yards for me. And my opponent is at 129 points. That's Florida Man. And his Jalen Waddle is at 3 catches, 63 yards. He also has Alex Highsmith, who's done nothing for the defensive line. And then Brandon Jones, DB, who's got 1 tackle and 3 assists for 2.5 points. So I don't think I'm in any danger of losing at this point since I got 217.29 to his 229.86. Let's check out the other league right now, since we're still in commercial at the moment. I'm currently down by about 21 points. And I have no one left to play in this league. So I've lost in no bench this week. So that's 1 loss. And a likely victory in the other at this point. So that's good to know at this point. So we're back from commercial. Dolphins with the ball. 1 guy in the backfield. And he hands it off, and he'll get maybe a yard on the run at this point. And for anyone who will watch this later, you will be seeing me stream. You will see my reaction to the entire game. I'm going to stay till the end of the 4th quarter there. I don't care how bad it gets. So, just over 12 minutes left at the moment. About 7-yard gain on that run for the Dolphins. Nobody in the backfield with Tua on this. Drop back to pass. Complete to... That is Waddle or whatever you want to call him for a first down, Miami. No backs in the backfield with Tua again. So this is obviously a passing play. Back to pass. Caught by the running back for another Dolphins first down. He's fighting for more yards. Good gain of quite a bit there for another first down for Miami. Guess that was about 15 yards there. One back in the backfield, one receiver in motion. There's the handoff to the back, and about 3, 4, possibly 5-yard gain on that run to bring up second down. So possibly second 5, maybe. One back in the backfield, one man motion, fake handoff, Tua getting pressured, complete to the tight end for about 3 yards, which will bring up third down. That was complete to Gesicki. And someone's burning a timeout here. Miami's burning a timeout already in the first half, just like they did in the first quarter. Baltimore beat Cleveland 23-20. That's interesting. One back in the backfield, Tua hands it off, and Edmonds goes nowhere, bringing up fourth down. So still no offense so far in the first half, or in the second half, I mean. So offense is staying on the field on 4th and 3. One back in the backfield. They snap it, hand it off, and he loses yards and turnover on downs. You were in field goal range, Miami. Kick the field goal, make it a 2-possession game. Make it a 9-point game, a 9-point lead at that point, forcing the Steelers to do more than just score a touchdown at that point. But instead of touchdown, ties it, and a point after takes the lead now. Assuming that the Steelers offense is actually going to show up in the second half here, which there's no guarantee of that whatsoever yet. Keep seeing the Modern Warfare 2 commercial for the 28th. It's the 23rd now, so that's about 5 days from now. Till Call of Duty Black Ops 2 comes out. And like I said previously, not going to waste my money on buying it for $70, considering that the only way to get it for Xbox One, which in theory ought to cost only $60, is paying for the next-gen version. And if you're buying the next-gen version, guess what system you're going to play it on? You're going to play it on your Series X, which is sitting right here for me, right next to my computer, which is where the camera is. So as soon as we get back from commercial, and here we go, the Steelers will have the ball on their side of the field, I believe. Excuse me. After that piss-poor business decision, if you will, for lack of a better term, for the Dolphins to go for it on 4th and 3 when they were in field goal range. So, Steelers offense on the field. One back in the backfield will pick it. He'll run a bit with it and throw incomplete to Johnson. So 2nd and 10 with 8:32 left in the half. Pickett back to pass, looking, firing, complete to number 18 for Steelers first down. That is Johnson. Which that should take us to around the 8-minute mark. Pass, Johnson catches again, picks up about 5, possibly 6 yards. And Johnson's down. So that's not good. I swear, on these streams, I say the word commercial more than I do anything else here. But either way, 16-10 still. No change since the half. at this point. Thought I heard sound from the commercial. That shouldn't be the case because I got the thing muted. I do have someone else's stream in my headset though, so I'm fairly certain I was hearing something from his thing. Something weird. Although it might be people outside, I'm not even sure. I shouldn't because I have the window shut. And it'd be weird hearing them between Tom Grassi and my headset, and the fact that I have my headset on in the first place. And the windows are shut, so I shouldn't hear anybody from outside at all. And I don't even know if that's what it is, but either way, one back in the backfield with Pickett. 2nd and 4, drop back to pass. Complete to the running back, and he got maybe a yard before going out of bounds. So 3rd and 3, back to pass. Pickett completes it to the running back again, and he is stopped short. So 4th and 1 for the Steelers now. And Steelers line back to punt again. And Dolphins fair catch it at the 21-yard line. So 6:18 left in the third quarter now. Looks like it's starting to rain in Miami now. Let me see if it has stopped raining here. Speaking of which, let's see if I can open up my windows now. All right. So 5:47 left. Tua lined up with no one in the backfield with him. Drops back. Pass. Incomplete. Almost picked off. Not sure who it was intended for. But that brings up 3rd and 11 now. Tua back to pass. Complete to Hill, and he got only a couple yards. Bringing up 4th down. Back to punts. Punt is away, and he received it at about the 32, and he gets to about the 39-yard line on the return. Pickett with under center, handing off, and about 2-yard gain for the Steelers on that. Just over 4.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Next Sunday is week 8. That's Packers go to Buffalo to play the Bills. Dare I stream my reaction to that? On paper, I say no, because there's a flag on the play. Ineligible receiver, it looks like. But on that note, I feel like next Sunday's game, Packers going to Buffalo to play the Bills, is just going to be a slaughter of the Packers at this point. And I'm feeling like I don't want to waste my time with that. Otherwise, week 9 is Titans-Chiefs. that might be more interesting. Chargers Niners ought to be even more interesting than that. So we'll see about week 9, but week 10 I definitely want to stream at that point. But yeah. But if you guys want to see me streaming my reaction to the Packers and Bills game next Sunday, please leave a comment after this is no longer live in the video of this. Please leave a comment. Tell me if you want to see me streaming my reaction and my play-by-play of Packers Bills next Sunday. At that point. Because if you guys want to see it, I'll do it. If you guys don't want to see it, then I kind of don't want to waste my time. But unless you guys want to see it, and Jones is down for the Dolphins, that's not good. So 3rd and 16 currently with 3:05 left in the third quarter right now. God, this game is taking a long time. It's 9:35 p.m. here Central Time, according to my clock over there, but on my computer it's 9:31. Apparently there's a 2-minute difference between that part of my apartment over there and right here, Apparently there's a time zone over in my living room over there, or my living quarters over there. Whatever. A 4-minute time zone gap, apparently, for about 3 feet away. 3 to 4 feet away. Whatever. I guess they'll call that the futon time zone. Because every time I make sure that my alarm clock is set to like my computer's time, it always winds up like ending up ahead anyway, and I can't explain it. So the Steelers are punting now. And fair catch at about the 30-yard line for the Dolphins. So Dolphins get the ball back. Steelers do nothing once again. It's my pencil. There it is. Well, this is the punt bowl at this point. Yet again, another primetime Sunday game where the punters are on full display and largely nobody else. One back in the backfield for the Dolphins, Tua back to pass, and underthrown like hell, including the defender who was diving to try to pick it, and there was nothing. There's TJ Watt on the sidelines with a headset. I miss you, sir, in fantasy. One back in the backfield, 3rd and 8, 1:29 left in the third. There's the snap. Tua back to pass yet again. And pressure, he gets away, he runs and dives and does not get the first down. So that will be 4th and 1 now. And Dolphins are punting again. Steelers will fair catch it at the 16, 17-yard line. So 37 seconds left in the third quarter now. And the offenses have completely fucking disappeared from this game entirely. I'm glad I don't work tomorrow. Handoff, running. He will have the first down and a couple more as he gets out of bounds. And that might take us to the fourth quarter because the game clock is under the play clock here by about 9 seconds or so. They do line up with one back in the backfield, and they just get it off before the end of the quarter. And they will get a 1, maybe 2 yards on the play to end the third quarter. At long last, we're at the fourth fucking quarter, finally. Since there's a commercial, I'll be back in just 1 sec, guys. Finally, we're back from commercial break here. One back in the backfield with Pickett. He fake hands it off, dumps it off to his fullback. At least it looks like a fullback. That's Hayward. At least I think that was the name on the back of the jersey. For a couple of yards. So third down. One back in the backfield hands it off, and he is stopped short of first down line, bringing up fourth down, and the clock will be running. So 4th and 1 for Pittsburgh. And Coach Tomlin has a decision to make now, given how the offense has operated so far. They are still on their side of the field, and the punt team is out there, and they are indeed fucking punting the goddamn ball. And it's fair cut at about the 12-yard line for Miami. All the Steelers have to do to take the lead to tie it is just get a touchdown, which apparently is impossible for them to do now in the second half for whatever reason. And to take the lead, all they got to do is get a touchdown and kick the ball through the upright for the point after, and they're in the lead. That's it. But apparently that is as hard as figuring how calculus works, apparently. So one back in the backfield, one man in motion. Tua fakes the handoff, passes complete to Hill, and he steps out of bounds, and that will be a first down for Miami. Rose Hill's 6 catch for 63 yards. There's the handoff, and that will be about 2 yards on the run. That was Edmonds for the Dolphins. Dolphins with us, they'll be 4-3. And if Pittsburgh loses, they will be 2-5. But if Pittsburgh wins, then they will have the same record at 3-4. So one back in the backfield, 2nd and 8. Hill in motion. Play action fake. Attempted to throw it to Edmonds, and it is incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 8 now. God, I am tired. There's a pass to Gesicki. He avoids one tackler and will pick up about 3-4 yards to bring up 4th down again. And Dolphins are punting again. Steelers field the ball at the 12-yard line and return it for about 8 yards, maybe. One back in the backfield. 1 man in motion. Handoff. And about 2-yard gain for the Steelers. Well, it seems like neither team wants to win this game anymore. He shoveled it to the tight end, and that'll pick up a couple yards, bringing up 3rd down. Another Dolphins out with an injury. They were showing from earlier. Pickett changing the play at the line. One back in the backfield. There's the snap. Pickett to pass. And nowhere near the receiver. And that's 4th down again. There's the snap. punt is away. Oh, joy. Fielded at the 15. And he went back a yard and tackled. So offense for the Dolphins will take over at 10:15 left in the game. So, like I keep saying, yet another primetime game that should not be a fucking primetime game. I will say this. If I do wind up, if you guys want to see it, streaming my reaction and my calling of the Packers-Bills game next Sunday, if that turns out to be is about as exciting as this and pretty much everything on Sunday night that I've seen so far, that's probably going to be the last one that I fucking do at that point, if I wind up doing any more at all, given how all of this has gone. Because I increasingly grow sick and tired of just watching bad fucking football games. At this point. So, one back in the backfield with Tua, 10:15 left. Now he sends him out wide. Snap, back to pass, caught by Hill. If they give him forward momentum, that is a first down. And they didn't, so 2nd and inches, handoff, and he breaks a decent run for more than just a first down. That was the number 31 running back for the Dolphins that took that. That was Mostert. Okay. 2 backs in the backfield. Mostert takes it again and gets about 9 yards on this one, which brings us to 9 minutes and 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wes Welker is apparently the wide receiver coach for the Dolphins. Okay, that's cool. 2 backs in the backfield. Tua hands it off again, and they will lose yards on this one. That was Mostert again. That was a deep pass intended for Hill, broken up by the defender, bringing up yet another fucking fourth down. And yet another fucking punt. Steelers will take it. Fielded, fair catch inside the 20-yard line. Right around 18, I think. Yeah, next Sunday, yeah, I know. Packers, Bills, yeah. Handoff, and Steelers will pick up 3, maybe 4, possibly 5 yards. Bills are 5-1, Jets are 5-2, Dolphins currently 3-3, and so are the Patriots right now. And the Patriots play tomorrow night, I believe. Was that complete? There's a flag on the play, though. So there was a illegal contact by the Dolphins. So automatic first down. All right. Play action caught for first down by Hemsworth? I don't know who that was. Thought that's what I read on the back of his jersey. Oh, Fryermuth? Okay. Don't know who the fuck that is. Back to pass, and that is dropped by the running back. So that'll bring up second down now, with 6:14 left in the game. One back in the backfield with Pickett. Snap, back to pass. Looking incomplete, intended for number 11. Third down, again. So 6 and 10, 3rd and 10, 6:10 left in the game, I mean. Back to pass, caught, and he gets out of bounds after getting the first down. And that'll keep the clock moving. Just under 6 minutes left, and they're calling the play at the line of scrimmage now. Back to pass, looking medium and caught. So that's 2nd down now. All right. Back to pass, caught, and that is I think that's caught. Yeah, apparently it is caught. 1st down Steelers. And that takes us under the 5-minute mark in the game. And we see it's starting to rain a little bit harder now. Pickett back to pass. Going, that is not caught by the tight end. So 2nd and 10 now. There's the snap. They actually get it off before the play clock runs out. Pickett rolls out, caught. And they're saying he's short of the 1st down marker. So that's 3rd and 1 now. And a Dolphin is down on the field. That looked like that should have been a 1st down. So just over 4 minutes left in the fourth. Steelers hand it off, and they will get about 8 yards on the run. So 2nd and about 2 now. Possibly 2nd and 3. Yes, 2nd and 3. They hand it off again, and they, on the second effort, gets about a yard, maybe 2, to make it 3rd and 1, I think. Just please do not go 4th down and punt a fucking gun, for God's sakes. Just want someone to do fucking something in the second half. I don't care which side it fucking is, even though I do want the Dolphins to win. And there's a sneak, but there's a flag on the play. Illegal shift. Remains 3rd down. So 3rd and 6 now, with 3:14 left in the game. One back in the backfield, Pickett. There's the snap. Pickett looking, rolling out, and going to try to run it, and gets about a yard away, but there is a flag on the play. Holding on the offense. Still 3rd down. Okay, so that'll push them back yet again. Both teams have gotten 5 penalties in this game, supposedly. Considering how corrupt the referees seem to be in the NFL these days. So one back in the backfield, 3rd and 16 now. Back to pass. Pickett throws it, and that is intercepted by Miami. And he goes out of bounds after getting a decent return on it. Now 2:57 left in the game. Kenny Pickett lives up to to his last name of Pickett. So So Dolphins ball, they hand it off. And they'll get about 3-4 possible yards there to bring up second down, and that gets the clock moving, and we'll be under 2:40 by the time they snap the ball now. Possibly under 2.5 minutes, except for the Steelers just used their second timeout. So one back in the backfield, one man in motion. There's another handoff and another gain of a couple yards. And the final timeout is spent by Pittsburgh here with 2:41 left. So 3rd and 3, 2:41 left in the fourth. 16-10, Dolphins still leading like they were going into halftime. Man in motion, one back in the backfield. He will pass it, and it's nearly intercepted by the Steelers. Now 4th and 3. And there's a Steeler down on the field. That is Wallace. So the Dolphins will punt here. Oh, joy. Fair catch inside the 15. So one back in the backfield, Pickett drops the pass, caught short by the tight end, and they'll get to the 20-yard line, and the clock will be running. Calling the play at the line. Back to pass. Thrown short again, and this will be a first down. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So we're still on commercial at the moment because we are at the 2-minute warning here. This sad sack of a game is finally almost over. Here we go. We're finally coming back. Yeah, no kidding. No coach challenges allowed in the final 2 minutes. Yeah, no shit. I know the rules of the NFL better than the fucking referees do at this point. So one back in the backfield with Pickett. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Getting pressure, and he throws it away. That'll bring up second down. $155 left. Pickett back to pass again. Getting pressure, and he scrambles for about a yard or two. And that will keep the clock running. And it is third down. 3rd and 9. So that was only 1 yard. Back to pass. Caught, and he will not get a first down. That is 4th down now. And they cannot punt here, so they have to keep going for it finally at long last. We finally don't get the punter anymore. Back to pass. And that is caught for a first down. They have to spike it here. And that will stop the clock with 48 seconds left at this point. So 2nd and 10 now. Okay. What? We missed something apparently. Caught. He okey doked one guy and got out of bounds for a first down there. So that will stop the clock at 42 seconds here. So with 42 seconds, it's 1st and 10. Steelers with the ball, moving it downfield. They need a touchdown to tie this and a point after to take the lead or win it. Pick it back to pass. Caught in the center of the field. That will keep the clock running. They're going to have to spike it again. 2nd and 2. It looks like they're not lining up to spike it. No, they're back to pass. Pickett throws it, and that is incomplete. The Dolphins are claiming that they picked it off. Let's see the replay. That was in bounds. That's an interception. That's picked, even though the referees ruled that it was incomplete. Okay, they did call it an interception then. Okay. And that's going to be the game then. And the Dolphins take a knee, and that is it. Dolphins win without scoring a single point in the fucking second half of the game. Don't go too far because I need you later. So Dolphins will beat the Steelers, as Nord and I predicted going into it, but not quite like this, without scoring a single fucking point in the entire second half. Didn't do much. Well, Tom Grassi, I beg to differ. I say neither offense did fucking anything because they didn't get any fucking points at this point. But either way. But on that note, as I said previously, earlier in the stream, if you guys want to see me reacting to and watching next Sunday's game, that is the Packers going to Buffalo to play the Steelers, say so in the comments down below. Otherwise, I'm not going to make any plans to do so at this time. But on that note, tomorrow, I'm going to make an attempt to try to be live on Twitch playing something. What? I'm not sure at the moment. It might be a Plague Tale Requiem, but we'll see what I wind up deciding to do, though. But until then, let me close up shop over here at this point, since I don't need that anymore tonight, or till whenever I do this again, if I do this again at all. Considering that primetime games for the NFL seem to be absolute fucking horse trash to watch and slog through, and God forbid, stream your reaction to on YouTube at that point. But until then, tomorrow night I will be watching, obviously not streaming my reaction, but watching the Patriots game, because I was born in New England, so that is effectively my birth team is the Patriots. So I'll be watching that, hoping that they beat, I think they're playing the Bears. I can't fucking remember. But on that note, I will see you guys over on Twitch. Hopefully tomorrow at some point. If not, then you will see me right here Tuesday night for what we have been calling the waiver wire, which we're going to wind up calling something else, I think, on Tuesday going forward. Might be named after our fantasy football leagues, but until then, I will see you guys, hopefully, if not tomorrow, then Tuesday night, for my brother and I talking about this week, reviewing it, and looking into week 8 coming up. And until then, be safe, be well, and I will see you guys in the next one. Good night, guys.